She said, take your time, what's the rush? I said, baby, I'm a dog, I'm on one. She said, take your time, what's the rush? I said, baby, I'm a dog, I'm on one. I'm a dog, I'm on one. I can smoke already so cold in my blood, yeah. I see fast, pretty, faking, so I.
Alright y'all, I am just leaving Office Depot. We had to print out some open house flyers for our open house event that we're having this Sunday, 2 p.m. till 4 p.m. Both my husband and I are going to do the open house. We're going to divide, conquer and divide. So he may do an hour, I may do an hour. So yeah, I just ran into Office Depot. He's pulling back up right now to get me. I am officially inside of the open house. I am just putting on my name badge. My new one that I showed you guys in the last vlog. If you didn't watch that one, definitely go watch it. But I have a couple of my new business cards that I have made as well. I also put the information of where I got these business cards in my last vlog. So if you didn't watch that, go check it out. I got the flyers from Office Depot. I'm just gonna set this out as well. I did not do a sign-in sheet because typically if people wanna connect with you, then they will do so. They will get your phone number, your contact information, something. I have found that sometimes sign-in sheets for me personally, if people don't wanna have you to have their contact information, all they're gonna do is write down fake information. So it's just like, what's the point? I think the best thing you can do is like get a telephone number on the spot. And if you get a telephone number on the spot, then that allows you to text them. You can send a video text message. You can call them. You can leave a voicemail. There's so much you can do with a phone number versus a email address, or an email address rather. The other thing with phone numbers is, I'm not sure if you guys know this, but for whatever reason, I guess it's like the settings in social media. If you have someone's phone number, it's more likely that they will populate because they're in your contacts via TikTok or Facebook and Snapchat. It's more likely that their profiles populate because you have their phone number. So in all, a phone number is typically best. Anytime I'm at open house events, I typically try to batch record content as well. So I'm gonna try to make a video while I'm here of something that you guys have been asking me about. Someone had asked if I could make a video on how I work with renters. So I'll probably end up recording a video on how exactly I work with renters at today's open house if it's not too busy. As you guys seen, it's raining outside, so I don't know how the turnout will be, but I will say that this house is priced right. The location is great. It appears to have highly rated schools according to greatschools.com. So we shall see. We shall see. But before we get started, the time is 1:40. I want to show you guys the inside of the property. This home is staged. It is a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath. All of the bedrooms are on the upper level, but let me show you. So I showed you the front of the house, but you have this cute little porch. You do have to take your shoes off when you come into the property. This home was built in 2005, so you have like a formal dining area for all of your guests, which is really, really nice. And then you actually have a half bath at the front of the house. The stairs are also at the front of the house, as you can see. And the great room just sort of wraps around. It's a really nice open floor plan. Everything has been freshly painted, as well as new carpets throughout. The staging is also really nice as well. I love how they put the bar stools right there and you can kind of see into the kitchen. They have this little cloak closet right off of the living room. I probably should have put my stuff in there. Anytime I'm at an open house, I always like to put my stuff sight out of mind so it's not junkying up the house. You're gonna have a breakfast nook. The sellers also did a new microwave and a new stove. So both of those appliances are new, and this kitchen is just really, really open, a lot of natural light. The unique thing about this property is instead of a front-facing garage, the garage actually is at the rear of the home. It is going to be a 2-car garage. And then they actually also just installed this deck. Brand new deck. I would go outside, but it's raining. And then the laundry room is just going to be right through here also. So you have a washer dryer room, and of course you would have to buy your own appliances. I'm going to close this. There's a little pantry here, and then it just wraps right back around. So we're gonna finish the rest of the tour. I want to take you all upstairs actually and show you the second level of the property. So right beyond the front door, there are these stairs. All of the carpet, as I mentioned before, is new, and the stairs does have these high ceilings going up to the second level of the property. Most of the homes in this area are going to be on the market for a little over 20 days before selling. So right here you have this really nice open layout leading to all of the rooms, a really nice landing area, creating a little space. Now these 2 rooms are going to be the secondary rooms. This is going to be the linen closet. Those secondary bedrooms are going to share this bathroom that's featured right here. And then right beyond this archway is going to be the primary suite. So we'll start off with the secondary bedrooms. Everything is a decent bedroom size, but the bedrooms are honestly a little bit small. However, you cannot beat this area. As you can see, it's right off of this main street, and within walking distance, you do have a Harris Teeter, a Publix, and a few other fast food restaurants that you can benefit from, which is really, really nice. It's also located near doctor's office, dentist, and all of those medical places that you may need. I really like the natural lighting throughout this property. This bathroom specifically has not been updated. However, it is nice and clean, as well as move-in ready, and you just honestly cannot beat that. Everything appears to be in pristine shape given the year of the home. I will also add that with the year of the home, it being 2005, 2006, as the disclosures state, that the roof is original to the property, but this has been a single owner in the last 15 years. So that is really, really nice. Now we are now in the primary suite. It's really nice staging all throughout the property, really. I don't know that too many people think about this, but when you're thinking about a bedroom layout, it's great to have as many walls as possible to play with. And this bedroom, definitely you could have the bed on any of these 3 walls, which is really, really nice. And I love this decor piece that they have here. My bedroom at my own home is actually this tan and browns and blacks and creams, so I really love that a lot with the end tables. It's also really nice that they have this 3 windows here for all of the natural lighting throughout. We are at the back of the house, so you can kind of see throughout this window, maybe not, the deck and the rear facing garage. Now, right beyond the bedroom, they have fully remodeled this bathroom with a double vanity sink, new flooring, and new towel in the shower area. You're also going to have your very own linen closet in this bathroom with a very nice, sleek, contemporary double vanity sink. Right beyond, you are going to have a walk-in closet as well. This walk-in closet is pretty spacious, I would say. I probably would have added additional shelving at the lower level, but it's nice and bright in here. Oh, nothing, it's just your favorite realtor. And then they took the towel all the way to the top of the ceiling, and I really love that a lot. I love when they do not have to do the toweling, and gave the tub a brand new polish. All of this looks really, really good. They made the right updates in the right places that people truly care about. And then right over here, you're actually not gonna have a toilet room. However, I do like the privacy of the toilet placement, and then they have these luxury vinyl flooring throughout, which is also really, really nice. It's a great seamless transition for what's in the rest of the property. So yes, I hope you guys like that little tour. The time is probably, let me check my watch actually. 1 second, I'll see you guys down here. So the time is actually 1:52. We will be getting started with this open house right at 2 o'clock. As I mentioned before, it is raining today, so I'm not sure how the show up and turnout will be. Hopefully it is good. However, if not, as I mentioned before, since you guys know that I do a lot of content, I will just use this time to do content. And then Davon is also here with me in Mid Hill today, sitting outside. It's always nice to have someone close by for open houses as well, just to have, you know, almost like a little built-in security on deck. So if you guys don't know, my husband is also a licensed real estate agent. So we're probably going to divvy up the open house since it is scheduled from 2 until 4 o'clock today. Let me take out my headphone. But since it is scheduled from 2 until 4 o'clock today, I will likely do 2 until 3 p.m. and then he will likely do 3 until 4 p.m. where we are switching off for this afternoon. So we'll see, like I mentioned before, what this open house has in store for us. And I will let you guys know after the event concludes. And then last but not least, I just want to show you, I did print out a few flyers at Office Depot a couple of hours ago. Our lender partner made these flyers. And this is going to show people exactly how much their payments will roughly be with the FHA loan and 3.5% down at the current market interest rates, which they can likely get a very lower interest rate than this even. But it's just going to give you a little estimate of what your payments could possibly be like. And then this flyer here that I had printed is just taking information directly from the MLS with the branding of open house this Sunday 2 until 4 with our lender partner, Teresa. And then I like this one because it's going to show you the closest pharmacy, gas station, gym, movie theater, coffee. It's going to give you the school report. As you can see, most of the schools are rated 7 through 10, along with the outdoor amenities and food. So I really like this. And again, our lender partner made that. But yes, I am just charging all of my devices as much as I possibly can before the open house begins, and then I'm going to find somewhere to set up shop to record another video. All right, you guys, we are being rather productive. I'm gonna give you guys a halfway check-in. The time is 3:12. We have about 50 minutes until we wrapped up. I can see outside that the rain has sort of subdued, so that's great news. But so far, I have created more content. I have created a how to work with renters video that I will be uploading either before this one or after this one. I don't know. So if you're interested in working with renters, I will highly encourage you to subscribe so you can be notified when I post that video. And then I've created a bunch of educational videos on common questions that renters ask to upload onto my TikTok. And yeah, that's pretty much all that I've been doing, is creating content and talking videos while I'm already dressed professional, have my hair done. You know, this is the best time to batch content. I probably just made 7 short form content videos for TikTok or Instagram, and then I made like a 25-30 minute maybe video on how to work with renters. So when you're at these open houses, don't waste your time just sitting here doom scrolling. Actually get to work. There are so many things that we could be doing to promote ourselves and our businesses while we're at open houses and no one is showing up. So use that time to create content, to plan content, to follow up with leads, to research homes on the multiple listing service for your clients. Don't waste this time. Don't waste this time. Time is way too valuable to be wasted, and we cannot get it back once it's gone. So yeah, that's all that I've been doing, you guys. Also, another update, we have not had any visitors this entire time. I am about to message my husband. He's just, as you guys know, been sitting outside waiting for the open house to end, and we were going to like switch off. So I'm going to give him a call and ask him if he wants to like take over now, because I'm honestly getting kind of tired. But if he doesn't, that's fine. I will just continue to create more content, edit. I've created a home tour video to post, So yeah, it's you got to take advantage of time. And now that I've done all of that talking content, I'm probably going to take a break and just maybe snap a few photos and see if I can use that for something later down the line. We got our first visitor. We got our first visitor at 3:37. The first people. I am just about to leave the open house. I'm about to lock the doors. The last person that came in, we literally chatted for like 50 minutes. So I went extremely over, which is crazy. So I'm just about to lock the doors. Devon has already started to collect the open house sign. But yeah, I'm just about to lock the door. That was like a therapy session. But they were really nice people. Hi.
Don't get that wet. Sit there, Bryce.
Oh my goodness, y'all. Wow. A whole therapy session.
Therapy session.
Yes. Trying to help them figure out their wants, their needs, what they're looking for in a home. They have not even really talked about it. Like the wife was more on the fence. Like the husband is like ready to go right now. He don't care if they buy, rent, get acclimated. He just really want to move to Charlotte. Their daughter is here. They live in Wendell, like on the other side of Raleigh right now. And then he just really, really want to be here. I don't went through all their interests, what their vibes are, what areas they should consider based on lifestyle. And they're like, Plaza Midwood, NODA. But I was like, because I knew the neighborhood so well, like all these areas, it was like an easier conversation. Because like, these are the pros, the cons. They're like, what about Fourth Ward? I'm like, like, it was a good conversation, but I think they're so early on in their process. It's like they just booked it. They had just got into Charlotte. And like, this was like, I think the second home they seen. They leaving tomorrow. Because this thought of them moving to Charlotte is so new, it's like they were not on the same page. So I was like offering a lot of like recommendations, like pods, like short-term living and then buying. Like they don't know if they want to buy or rent but they were looking at potentially the 500s, like 570, I think was their price point. But I'm just like, they just kind of need to get on one accord with like if this is even like going to be a move for them. All right, y'all, we grabbing the open house signs. I was just telling Davon about the customers that had walked in at the last minute, where we spoke for basically like 50 minutes. Want me to keep the trunk open? I'm gonna keep the trunk open. But we got our open house signs in the back. We just collecting all of them. Y'all, my husband waited for me that whole time, and we told ourselves with the kids in the car. Like, he had let down the back seat so they could spread out. But like, hey Bryson. But we would probably never ever do nothing like that again. Like, one of us had to go to the open house and that's it, or nobody. And we all the way on the other side of town, so it didn't make sense to like go home or whatever and then drive all the way back out here. Like, I'm like, dude, we are not doing this anymore. But yeah, I got the ladies' contact information. I am getting ready to leave the house shortly because we have a celebration dinner for Cap'n in 2025. So we will be heading to our firm's like little dinner event to celebrate agents. This is a glance of what we have in store for the week. I didn't get to show you guys yesterday, but we did that open house, as you know, and as you saw. Today we have the Cappers awards dinner and ceremony from 5 until 7. I'm supposed to have a girls' night this night. I know we had some outer towners coming to look at properties on this day. They are relocating to that area, and then we are going to end the week out at the Monster Jam. So those are kind of like the big things that are going on this week. But yes, this is my outfit.
Mommy!
My kids are running around like crazy, but I'm actually just going to pair it with like a black heel and call it a day. We're in the car and officially en route to the dinner. So I will check in with you guys when we get there. We just show up to this place, Cola. It's like right over there. I probably won't vlog as much when we get into the venue, just because I really don't like vlogging a lot in public. But we shall see. I gotta use the bathroom when I get in there.
Well, how you did.
Oh, this is it. Closed private event. Aww. How are you? KW. We were just talking about.
You got the Osmo. I like it. The Osmo 3.
Good to see you. We got a bar there, food's coming out.
All right.
Wait, now you want me to film? I have an Osmo. Yeah. Let's see. Oh wait, I wasn't recording. Darn it. Cappers party. Woo!
I do need to use the bathroom, okay?
How we doing, folks?
This is the kind of a dinner that I go to. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. We just arrived. I gotta use the bathroom, and then oh, it's a single bathroom. I gotta use the bathroom, and then I will begin networking and doing all of that. Y'all, they already got the food out, so that's very nice. I'm ready to eat, y'all. Eat good. My fit. Sorry. Oh, I did not get a fork. I did not get a fork. Your boys did too, huh? Oh. We are done with the Keller Williams Capper celebration. That event was not what I thought it was going to be. I thought they were going to like recognize the agents with like a certificate or something for capping, but it was really just more heavy appetizers, drinks, talking, to kind of have a space for agents to celebrate. Literally what the name of the title is, Capper Celebration. But the appetizers was good, and we got to see some former colleagues that we used to work with, so that was nice. Babe, did you have anything to add about the event, or like your one takeaway?
I won't be back.
You won't be back?
No.
What was your favorite part?
Talking to Jamie.
Talking to Jamie.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well,
Talking about God.
Talking about
We won't talk
God.
about nothing else.
Okay, y'all. Well, there you have it. Anyways, I will see you guys tomorrow.
He informs us that lust is like a fire. It consumes, it takes, and sometimes we don't even realize that our house is on fire until we are homeless and we're looking around like, what has happened? He talked about how lust kills 3 things: purpose, perception, and God's presence. Purpose is that it takes you off of your mission. You're trading your blessing or calling for XYZ. Forgot all that he said. It was like you're trading your blessing for a booty call. You're trading your calling for cuddles. And then your perception is killed because it's blinded by lust. As in the story with Samson and Delilah is literally trying to kill him. Like actively trying to end his life. And Samson cannot see that. He is just more involved with being with this woman and trying to appease her because she's nagging him. She's like referring back to that list she's demanding from him. And he's like, okay, whatever, here it is. It can't be that serious. And it ends up being that serious. So I make sure that we're using our powers for good. So we'll take that nod for.
It is several hours later and I am officially back at home. I'm about to log onto my computer and send over the showing schedule for the clients who are coming in from out of state to look at properties this Thursday. And yeah, that's pretty much it, y'all. Hopefully tomorrow we will have a much more interesting day, but today just was not really too much of anything going on, to be honest. The people that we met at the open house event earlier this week on Sunday, they have been texting me and telling me about their experience with apartment hunting here in the Charlotte area, and then they extended their stay, so that was really good. But yeah, it's just really good to see like people also looking to you for advice or checking in. I'm like, okay, period. And I was telling Damon, one of the things that I noticed with that encounter is that I was not pushing myself. I was not pushing my services. I was truly and authentically being myself in that conversation where we spoke for like 50 minutes. And I was just giving as much value as possible, telling them all about the different neighborhoods. And I feel like that really paid off. Like, your girl really knew what she was talking about. Like, they wanted my number. And that was what I was saying when it comes to open house and sign-in sheets. If people want to work with you, or they feel like they have a reason to be in contact with you even after, they will ask for your number somehow, some way, and they will like respond to you, versus collecting their name, their information on a sheet, and you don't even know if these people are telling the truth or lying. Like, I've had people give me Google voice numbers before, and it's just like, if you didn't want me to reach out to you, like, babes, you could have just left the form empty. Like, no sleep loss, you know? So I appreciate when people can be honest. I appreciate that a whole lot, because if you don't want to work with me, like, that's cool, that's great. There's so many options, but honesty is just something that I can respect across all industries, any industry, just in general in life. Like, that goes a long way. I feel so discombobulated. So I am just getting off of work and I'm headed to Stats to have a little dinner date with my best friend. But there are 2 calls that I need to make while I'm in the car. One of the calls is the client that we are showing properties to tomorrow. I have to call him back, so I'm gonna call him back first. And then I was gonna reach out to realtor.com as well, because I noticed that there was a potential for us to get leads in our area that we work. So I was going to give them a call to see what all that is about, what that process looks like, just in case we wanted to do that in the future, because I guarantee you we aren't ready right now. But I think it's good to open up the conversation so that in the future, if it does become available again, we can just hop on that opportunity. So those are the 2 calls that I need to make before we go have a little girl dinner and whatnot.
Hello?
It's Camille.
Hi, Camille. How are you?
Pretty good. How are you?
Good. Driving around Marvin, checking the area.
Nice.
So you live in Marvin? Are you from the area?
Yeah, we live in the Charlotte area, but we are a bit a ways from Waxhaw. We're kind of more so middle of Charlotte.
Okay.
Yep.
So what's the plan for tomorrow? Are you gonna show them a couple of properties? What do you have planned? My wife said you have 2 properties for me to see.
Yes, so Davon, he's gonna take over showings for tomorrow. He will meet you at the first property at 10 a.m. We put it inside of the group text. There were only 2 properties off the original list that were still available, and then the for sale by owner, we were still waiting to hear back. So we will meet you at the first property at 10 a.m. tomorrow to view those 2.
Sounds good. Anything you need from me or?
Oh yes, and prior to showings, we sent over a DocuSign as well. It's just a formality, unfortunately, with real estate that we have to do prior to showings. But you will see a fee of $250 on there. Don't worry about it. There's not anything due for us, to get you going and seeing these properties. This is just kind of like a formality.
Okay, well, what does it entail? What's the commission on this? Usually the commission comes from the lesser, no?
Correct. So typically with any of the properties that are for lease, the property management company or owner will offer us some sort of compensation, leaving you typically with nothing due from your end. So until you actually sign a lease agreement, there's not anything due, and we understand you're still, getting to know the area, explore the area, but unfortunately, it's just something that we have to have for our firm.
I understand that. What if the lease gets signed? The commission comes from which side? Does it come from? Usually, it comes from the people leasing the apartment, correct?
Yes, the property manager or the owner, the listing side. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, they will usually offer some sort of compensation.
Okay, and all right, let me look at it. You said you sent it to my email address?
Yes, you both just can sign just because you're a married couple, and we'll be all set to go. But if you have any questions about it, feel free to reach out.
Okay, I'll take a look at it in an hour or so. I'm driving over right now. When I get to the hotel, I'll look at it.
Okay, sounds like a plan.
All right, thank you.
All right, looking forward to tomorrow.
Yeah, me too. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Alright, so I just took care of that call. That is for the out-of-towner that is looking at properties tomorrow. Okay, so now that I got that call out of the way, I need to call the realtor.com because I thought that was a very great opportunity. So I'm going to go ahead and give them a call, and then your girl is going to let her hair down and enjoy herself with my little girls. Y'all, if you're ever visiting the Charlotte area, Stats apparently have really good food, so I'm going to be the verdict of that. But yeah, I'm really excited, y'all. I feel like the food is going to be good, but to be honest, I'm not that hungry because I ate a little bit of my lunch towards the end of my work shift, so I'm not super hungry anymore like I originally was.
Thank you for calling Realtor.com. As your call is very important to us, it may be monitored or recorded for quality and support purposes. Are you ready for some presidential savings? Ask us about how you can get 3 months of leads on us. Promote your brand and build familiarity in your market. Ask about local expert in your area today. This is Kai, realtor.com for a recorded line. How can I help you?
Yes, I was actually given a call from some email communication that I received regarding leads being available in a certain zip code.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Let me check on that for you. My name on my recorded line always. What zip code were we after?
The zip code was...
Just a moment here. And then, did you get like an email alert about this? I just want to...
Yes, I originally heard about it from email.
Okay, we're done. Just want you to grab that for you here. Have you used our online in the past, though, or are you like familiar with kind of how we work here?
Yeah, so typically through my previous teams, we're now more of a husband-wife team, but through my previous teams, we have been familiar with the realtor.com and the lead flow, but never independently. So we were really just calling to get a little bit more information about this opportunity and what it entails.
Yeah, absolutely. So for specific buyer leads directly to you, someone inquires online about a specific property, specific home over in that. And then from there, you receive the lead, you receive their phone number, email address, you verify that as well. I only have the shared leads available, so it would go to yourself and one of their agents as well. Are you pretty fast when it comes to responding to leads?
Yeah.
Once you get an email or text about it?
Oh, yes, for sure.
Gotcha. I just want to make sure there. But yeah, I mean, that being said, with yourself here, just to make sure it's the right fit, you said you're a husband and wife team now, so it would really just be going to yourself and your partner there?
Correct.
Gotcha. Do you all have like a certain goal for how many closings you all are going for this year?
Yeah, this year we're going for a minimum of 24 closings between the two of us.
Between the two, so 12 each for you?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. And then how many did you all get last year?
Last year we averaged about 21 together.
Nice. Okay, so we just need to get you a little bit more here to help you get that goal. Okay.
Correct.
So that actually should work out with what I have. Yeah, it should work out with what I have left. This program that I have would be 36 to 40 shared leads for you over the course of the year that you're receiving. And that would be for $190 a month a year for that program.
Is there a minimum commitment for how many months we are onboarded?
Yeah, it's always for 12 months.
Okay, got it.
You get on board with any of our programs.
As far as the process, is it as simple as just signing up to get started? What does the process entail to actually get the ball rolling?
Yeah, it's super easy. So what I would do is just confirm information here with yourself, your brokerage, your MLS ID, things like that. And then from there, we just confirm what you want to receive over the phone, and then I get you with my success team afterwards to confirm everything, make sure everything's perfectly set up, and you can start receiving those leads.
Got it. Okay, that sounds like a fairly simple process. Y'all, that seemed way too easy and way too good to be true. $190 for 35 to 45 leads in our zip code, and like how easy the onboarding process was. He also wasn't really trying to sell me. He didn't have a lot of questions. It was just like I was interested, and he's like, the process is super simple. And I feel like there should have been a little bit more vetting on his end in terms of our qualifications. So I don't really know. So I'm looking at the original email just to see. And y'all got to be careful with like these emails too, because I don't know. I'm like, should I have even clicked on that? Because, yeah, I just don't know. Like, anything can be spam these days. They can look like realtor.com and not be realtor.com, if you know what I mean. So, like, now I'm like, oh, I should not have clicked on that link. Because I'm looking at the email and it says learn more at esuccess.realtor.com. And I'm like, I don't know about that. I don't know about that, y'all. I'll keep you updated though. Hey y'all, we are officially here. Alright, but
get the fuck on my space. The basement's on the way, please don't play.
Scan the barcode, it's gonna bring up the menu for you. We do have specials tonight, some water, and I'll be back with y'all in a few minutes. Okay, thank you. Oh, sorry. Oh my god. You deleted it. I did, but request our share.
Should have looked at the menu all morning. So I was like, damn, didn't you say the restaurant opened at 5? And the parking lot was there. Dang, that was never got here about 5. That's good. All right.
Be the same. Greetings, honey. Tryna be the club with a G. Bad boy, love you too.
This is how I feel, y'all. So we had a good time at Stats. The time is like probably closer to 8 or 9 right now. 8:30. And on my way, well, actually when I was at that lounge, the relocation or rather they're relocating down to the area they were gonna rent for a little bit and then possibly purchase something. But when I sent him the property touring agreement and client representation agreement, he stated he did not realize that it was an exclusive relationship, like exclusive agreement. He's like, I've been touring properties myself, and he just basically did not want to sign it. No worries, we will cancel the showings. And y'all, this is the life. Sometimes you'll do work for people and they will not want to work exclusively with you, and that is okay. That is okay. It's a part of your business. I'm just glad he let us know now, because I told y'all I love honesty. I am not in the business of wasting anyone's time. So I'm kind of glad that he did not want to move forward with showings versus us showing him a little bit of properties now, getting him acclimated to the area, and then a couple of months from now he ends up working with somebody else. It's just better to you get what I mean, from the start. So, but your girl is tired. So with that being said, I'm about to read a little bit because it's been a little minute since I've read. And yeah, call it a night, y'all. Call it a night. Hey family, today is Thursday. I'm just now getting off of work, but I gotta tell you guys the good news for the day, our little wins. So I feel as though we've had 3 wins for today. I think 3 wins for today. I started working on our February newsletter today, so that is going to go out in the next couple of days. So that's very exciting. I did something really simple for this month newsletter. There's only 3 components in the newsletter. The first part is just us catching up with our audience. Like, we really can't believe we actually had a winter storm, so a little personal connection. The next part of the newsletter is this new community here in the Charlotte area. It's called the River District, and us kind of speaking about that, so you know what's on the horizon in Charlotte. And then the third part of the newsletter was us capping for last year or whatever. And so I just showed a picture of us against the KW banner. I posted that picture on YouTube too. So yeah, it was just 3 components, and then a call to action for booking a consult with us if they're thinking about moving, buying, selling, or renting. So yeah, that is going to go out in the next couple of days. But the good news, so 3 things happened today. The first thing is that one of my relatives reached out to me. They are looking to buy a home in Raleigh, and she is wanting to know how to get pre-approved being self-employed. So that was exciting because that could be a potential referral down the line, but it's just exciting that family actually thought of me to help. So I was super excited to get that message. The next thing is Davon was, you know, doing his normal thing in Facebook, and it came out to where someone was looking for a buyer's agent in our area. He commented, and we connected with agent is going to be sending over a referral agreement, and they've already provided us with the buyer's contact information. So I thought it was a win for today. That's also really exciting because we may potentially be having a buyer to work with soon. And I've been telling you guys that so many people in our database has not been able to get approved at this exact moment in time for various reasons. So to have like a buyer that's actually ready to go, it's really exciting. And then there was something else that happened today. What else happened? I don't really remember, but y'all, I guess that was 2 things, but I thought it was something else. If I think about it later, I would definitely let you guys know for sure.
I see sky.
Hey y'all, I am on a little mini lunch break, if you will, but there are 2 people that I need to call. One is a lead that we got yesterday, and another one is a close relative, and so I need to give them a call really quick. The first lead I need to call, I just want to call to introduce myself, get some background information, because quite honestly, I don't have a lot of background information from the referring agent. So I just wanted to introduce myself. So we're gonna go ahead and give her a call right now. Let me turn my Bluetooth off so you guys can hear.
I'm sorry, the person you were trying to reach has a voicemail box that has not been set up yet. Please try your call again later. Goodbye.
All right, that's an epic fail. And then I'm going to call my relative really quick.
Camille Tafe.
Yes, ma'am. What's going on? Are you resting, taking a nap?
Girl, I woke up about 10:30 something. I didn't get home about 3, but it's okay. I'm up for a little while. I'll rest again because I have to go out at 7.
Right. Well, I wanted to catch you before you get some rest before tonight, because I did get your voice note. All right, and remind me, y'all currently in a single family home lease, right?
Yes.
Okay. Are y'all looking to like just kind of see what you need to do to get in position over the next couple of months or like this time period?
Yeah, pretty much, because for one, this is something, just kind of new to both of us, especially in this time, because I'm self-employed, and I don't know what that, what I would have to do, what they look for, and all of that. I'm sure it's harder, but I don't, what I'm saying? I don't really know, and I just don't want to do it, and it's pointless, you know what I'm saying? But I know we need to sit down with a lender to see what we would have to do, to see where we stand. He have more like that stable income where, he work a 9 to 5, so he could show that like it's consistent. But once again, do they do 1099? Do they have to see the 2 years of your taxes, stuff like that?
Got you. Okay. Yeah, I can give you a rundown of some things to think about or what they're going to look for as a 1099, and then how they will approach the both of you together. And then you can kind of marinate on that information. I'll also send you a follow-up email so you don't have to like write any of this down or remember it. But you can use the email as a reference point over the, next couple of months or years or whatever as you prepare. But I will say the process for 1099 is not that difficult versus a regular W-2 person. The main thing with both individuals is just having all your documentation in order. So some of the documents that they're going to look at is the last 2 years of both of your tax returns. So I know it's pretty early in the tax filing season. So, they will look at 2025, 2024. Because we're so early, they might even want to see 2023. They will look at the 2 years of W-2s. Have he been on his job for 2 years at least?
Yeah, 23.
Okay, so that's good. They're gonna look at his last 30 or 60-day pay stubs to verify that what's on his pay stubs are, in line with W-2s, tax returns. And then they're gonna look at whatever your primary bank is to where like the checks are being deposited. They're gonna look at those bank statements the last 30 days or 60 days. So just those 4 items: W-2s, pay stubs, bank statements, tax returns. For yourself, I heard you mention this on a text message, and you're exactly right. They will look at the last 2 years of your 1099s. And you're right, they do look at the income. So if you are writing off a lot of stuff, I understand it doesn't seem like you're making that much, but you actually are. But they do look at that. So, I'm not a tax strategist, but I think moving forward, if you were to use that 1099 income, that may be something that you kind of want to just think about is how much you're writing off in order to get approved. And then with the 1099s as well as your tax returns.
The last 2 years.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm actually waiting for some of my coworkers.
We do. We always send her the threads, but it works. It does. It does.
And you're supposed to check.
My bad.
Excuse.
I just had to do a little tasty taste.
Put down. No, you have to do this. Put down. Make eye contact.
Oh my! You believe now? What is that?
Today is Saturday, and we are currently en route to the Monster Jam.
No, you missed 2. You missed 289.
I'm very excited. Probably more excited than the kids.
Yep.
But yes, you guys, the highlight of the week.
It's up here.
And I'm reading my book. I'm almost done. I'm so proud of myself. And then we will start another book for March.
Yeah, just out of here, just let you know where we at.
Yeah. Oh, that's going too long.
Let's do bathroom first. Next.
Beautiful track for you. And then not only did they build it, we had Monster Jam practice right before this. Our drivers are going to take on this track and the clock, competing for the fastest time in the first 8 points of tonight's event. Raleigh, who's ready for JCB? Our next rider from Templeton, Massachusetts, Brody Wilson.
I'm closing out this vlog. It has been a very, very eventful week. As you guys can see, we had so much fun at the monster trucks. But let me tell y'all, it was so funny because the amount of fumes that were in that place was insane. I was getting dizzy and lightheaded. Like, it was just a lot of smoke and fumes and stuff. And some people were saying like that was the worst one yet because the trucks couldn't get traction a lot of times. But we had so much fun. I think the boys had fun. It was a good time. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. Real estate behind the scenes and all the things in between. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.
There's a misty rain that gently touches my soul.